House styles. Bungalow. Originally a one-story home with a low-pitched roof, wide overhangs, and a prominent front porch. Example: early 1900s neighborhoods in Phoenix and Tucson often feature craftsman-style bungalows with exposed rafters and tapered porch columns. Cape Cod, a compact one-story or one-and-a-half-story home with a steep gable roof and minimal ornamentation. Example: a simple, symmetrical home with dormers added later to increase living space. Contemporary, a modern design emphasizing open floor plans, clean lines, large windows, and natural light rather than historical detail. Example: newer Arizona homes with flat or shed roofs, concrete floors, and indoor-outdoor living spaces. Dutch Colonial Revival, a home distinguished by a gambrel roof with flared eaves. Example: a two-story house with a barn-style roof, allowing more usable space on the upper level. Elizabethan, a historic style simulating half-timber construction with steep roofs and prominent chimneys. Example: decorative timber framing on the exterior with brick or stucco infill. English Colonial, simple traditional styles such as saltbox or Cape Cod with little ornamentation. Example: modest, symmetrical homes emphasizing practicality rather than decoration. Federal, a refined classical style with tall windows, decorative fanlight transoms, and symmetrical design. Example: brick homes with elegant entryways and narrow columns, common in historic districts. Georgian, a formal, symmetrical style featuring evenly spaced windows and classical detailing. Example: a two-story brick home with a centered front door and decorative crown moldings. Gothic Revival, a picturesque style with steeply pitched roofs, pointed arches, and decorative trim. Example: older homes with ornate woodwork, vertical siding, and dramatic rooflines. Greek Revival, inspired by classical Greek temples, featuring columns and pediments. Example: a white clapboard home with a columned front porch and bold symmetry. Mansard, a style defined by a mansard roof with dormer windows, maximizing attic space. Example: urban homes or apartment buildings with decorative rooflines. Modern, a broad category for homes built with current materials and construction techniques. Example: a concrete and steel home with energy-efficient systems and minimalist finishes. Neoclassical Revival, a style featuring grand columns, symmetrical facades, and restrained ornamentation. Example: large custom homes with two-story porticos and formal entryways. Prairie, characterized by strong horizontal lines, low-pitched roofs, and wide overhangs. Example: Frank Lloyd Wright inspired homes emphasizing integration with the landscape. Queen Anne, a highly decorative, multi-story style with turrets, wraparound porches, and varied textures. Example: Victorian-era homes with ornate trim and asymmetrical layouts. Ranch, a single-story home with an open layout and low-pitched roof, often built on a slab. Example: mid-century Arizona subdivisions filled with ranch-style homes. Romanesque, a heavy masonry style with round arches and thick walls. Example: older institutional or residential buildings with stone detailing. Saltbox, a two-story home with a long sloping rear roofline. Example: colonial-style homes adapted for expanded rear living areas. Spanish Mission, defined by stucco walls, red tile roofs, and arched openings. Example: southwestern homes commonly found throughout Arizona. Split level, a multi-level variation of the ranch style with staggered floor levels. Example: homes with a main level, upper bedrooms, and lower family room or garage. Tudor, a style featuring steep roofs, decorative half-timbering, and tall windows. Example: stucco and brick homes with storybook charm. Victorian, a broad term often referring to ornate styles like Queen Anne or Gothic Revival. Example: decorative homes with elaborate trim and complex rooflines. Williamsburg Colonial, a modern interpretation of colonial architecture with symmetry and traditional materials. Example: Brick or clapboard homes with dormers and formal facades. Door types and parts. Bifold. A two-panel folding door mounted on a track. Example. Commonly used for closets or laundry areas. Bypass. Sliding doors that pass each other on tracks. Example. Closet doors in bedrooms. Dutch. A horizontally divided door, allowing the top half to open independently. Example. Farmhouse kitchens or back doors. French. A vertically divided pair of doors, often with glass panes. Example. Patio doors opening to a backyard. Hollow core. Lightweight interior door with a hollow interior. Example. Bedroom or hallway doors. Jamb. The vertical sides and top of a door frame. Example. The structure that supports the door hinges. Raised panel. A door with solid panels set into a frame. Example. Traditional interior or entry doors. Sidelight. Narrow window beside an entry door. Example. Front doors designed to allow additional natural light. Solid core. A heavier door filled with solid material for sound and fire resistance. Example. Interior doors in higher-end homes. Steel. A durable door used for security or fire protection. Example. Exterior doors on garages. Threshold. The bottom piece of a doorway. Example. The strip at the base of an exterior door. Electrical 240-volt service. Electrical supply used for major appliances. Example. Electric dryers and air conditioning units. Amperage. The capacity of an electrical system. Example. Modern homes typically require at least 100 on a 200 amp service.
Bus bar. A metal bar distributing electrical power inside a panel. Example. Found in breaker panels. BX. Armored cable. Flexible metal sheathed wiring. Example. Older homes with metal-clad wiring. Circuit breaker. A resettable safety device that stops power during overloads. Example. Breakers replacing fuses in modern homes. Conduit. Metal or plastic piping protecting wiring. Example. Exposed conduit in garages. Fuse. A one-time safety device that melts during overload. Example. Older electrical panels. Ground fault circuit interrupter. GFCI. A safety outlet preventing shock. Example. Required in bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoors. Junction box. Enclosure for wire splices. Example. Found in attics or behind walls. Outlet box. A box holding switches or receptacles. Example. Wall outlets. Rheostat. A dimmer switch controlling light intensity. Example. Dining room lighting controls. Romex. Non-metallic sheathed electrical cable. Example. Common wiring in modern residential construction.
Service entrance panel. Main electrical control panel. Example. The breaker box where power enters the home. Subpanel. A secondary electrical panel. Example. Used for additions or detached garages. Switch. A device controlling electrical flow. Example. Light switches. Exterior coverings, beveled siding. Horizontal boards, thicker on one edge. Example. Traditional wood siding. Board and batten. Vertical boards with narrow covering strips. Example. Farmhouse-style exteriors. Brick. Masonry exterior or veneer. Example. Low-maintenance residential walls. Clapboard. Narrow beveled wood siding. Example. Historic homes. Redwood siding. Durable natural wood siding. Example. Stained exterior finishes. Shingle. Thick wooden shakes used as siding. Example. Decorative accents on gables. Shiplap. Overlapping woodboards. Example. Rustic or modern farmhouse styles. Siding. General term for exterior wall coverings. Example. Vinyl, aluminum, or wood. Stucco. Cement-based exterior finish. Example. Common on southwestern homes. Tongue and groove. Interlocking woodboards. Example. Exterior or interior wall finishes. Foundation. Types and parts brick. Brick foundation walls. Example. Older historic homes. Cement block. Foundation made of concrete masonry units. Example. Mid-century construction. Footing. The base supporting foundation walls. Example. Poured concrete beneath stem walls. Poured concrete. continuous concrete foundation walls. Example, modern residential foundations. Slab, a flat concrete foundation. Example, many Arizona ranch homes. Stone, foundation constructed of natural stone. Example, early rural structures. Stem wall, a vertical foundation wall connecting footings to the structure above. Example, homes elevated slightly above grade.